The Duce's new puppet state, the Italian Social Republic, RSI, was based in Salo, a resort town at the southern end of Lake Garda in the province of Brescia. Mussolini himself dwelt in Villa Feltrinelli, an imposing lakeside mansion in the adjacent village of Gargnano, where he held cabinet meetings in the library of a nearby house. Between the autumn of 1943 and the spring of 1945, the Salo Republic, as the RSI is familiarly called, was complicit in the Nazis' pitiless exploitation of their Italian colony. Its complicity compelled Italians living under its jurisdiction to confront an existential choice: resist or collaborate. Evading the duty to resist meant that racial persecution, slave labor, and national humiliation would continue until others liberated Italian territory. For many Italian patriots of all political hues, resistance was the only acceptable choice. In Norberto Bobbio's words, "At history's turning points, there aren't many alternative roads to choose from. As in a difficult climb, the right path is one alone. All the others lead inexorably into the abyss." That so many Italians did choose the right path, and that so many of them displayed extraordinary courage in the process, remains a source of national pride and an endless font of historical research. One could fill a library with interpretations of the resistance's meaning or micro-histories of the principal partisan brigades. There are, by contrast, few works of scholarship in Italian on the military campaign conducted by the Allies, which is what ultimately liberated Italy. The reason why the resistance looms so large in the Italian psyche is that it was vital for restoring national self-respect, and it conferred lasting legitimacy upon the political parties that directed it. The post-war democratic republic was rooted in the resistance. Black Record. The RSI was a parasite regime that depended upon the colonizers for its survival. If the Germans had withdrawn to the Alps in the wake of the Italian surrender, Italian fascism could never have been reconstituted. One PCI propagandist derided Mussolini's regime as a decaying corpse that remains on its feet merely because it is propped up by German bayonets. Mussolini exercised nominal control of the Salo puppet state, but was powerless to thwart Germany's systematic despoilation of northern Italy's people and economy. The most ardent Republicani strove to prove that they were good Nazis. They believed fascism should be a cleansing force in Italian society, and were as ferocious in their denunciations of the corruption of the pre-war fascist leadership, Mussolini publicly accepted, as the anti-fascist parties. In the autumn of 1943, such people wanted to begin the new regime by washing their spears in the blood of their enemies.